Hi, it's Joe Mazumdar at the Metal Investment Forum in Vancouver. With me right now, I've got Norm Pitcher, CEO of Mirasol Resources.
Joe.
Norm, I just saw your presentation, and then what stuck out at me is, I mean, we own the stock, but given your market cap of about 28 million,
Yep.
and your working capital of, let's say, roughly 25. What's your working capital?
Cash?
Yeah.
About 18 to 20.
18
yeah.
to 20.
20 last time reported, we're down around.
So you've got
20,
an enterprise value of about 10
about
million.
10. Yeah, about 10.
And then when we look at your portfolio, you've got 2 projects right now that you're actively working on yourself.
Yeah.
And then you've got several joint ventures with majors.
Yeah.
And you also got a pending project that you're looking for a deal. So, what's holding the stock back, do you think?
I think it's a bit of a hangover from sort of the last year or so. We had a CEO changeover. We put out NICO results that weren't great. We had Oceana get out of Claudia and Curva. I think there just hasn't been enough positive news. And what I'm trying to do with Los Amarillos and Inca is, generate the potential to put out the kind of news that we need to get out, besides what the partners are doing on their projects, which is great as well.
So Los Amarillos and Inca represent the project you're going to focus on.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, sort of the hybrid strategy is us doing some ourselves, kind of the easier things, and partnering on the bigger, like the high sulfidation epithermal stuff. Los Amarillos and Inca are both good access, lower elevation, sort of 2,200 meter type thing.
Access all year round.
Access all year round. Yeah. So it's not going to be super expensive exploration for us.
Yeah, it also takes you off, I guess, the idea that the partner is going to hold the news flow and give it to you when they feel like.
Well, exactly. Yeah, and we have great relationships with both Newcrest and First Quantum. I think we will with Minera Activa as well. There's no issues there, but it's their time frame. It's not ours. Right. This one we can. I can push the guys. Let's get trenching. Let's get sampling. Let's get drilling. This is what we need to do, and we've got the money to do it. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, I think.
So in terms of news flow, so what can somebody who's looking at you right now with the low enterprise value, the deals you've done and pending deals and stuff you're going to do yourself, what kind of news flow can they expect?
Okay, so on the stuff ourselves, we are trenching now at Los Amarillos. We started this week, and we should have results coming back from that probably 8 weeks or so, 8 to 12 weeks. We'll start getting some in. We're going to do sort of a 2-phase trenching program. So the first ones we're doing are kind of non-geophysical dependent because we're running IP in conjunction with the trenching. So we'll do a certain amount of trenching, stop for a little bit, probably 2 or 3 weeks, and then start again once we have the IP results in. So that'll be, it'll be trenching assays, IP results from Los Amarillos, probably drilling second quarter there. So by mid-year, we should have drill results from there as well.
And importantly, Los Amarillos has never been drill tested.
That's right. Yeah, and super high grades on surface. We can't, up to 330 grams, lots of stuff over an ounce per ton gold. But never been drilled, and we can sort of see the traces of vein on surface. It's sort of subcrop. We think we're about a meter below outcrop, which is why we're trenching to see what it looks like and generate our drill targets.
Okay, and then Inca is another project where you've shown pictures of outcropping vein.
Beautiful
right there.
vein, yeah. I mean, any geologist is going to love that vein. So as I said, it was sort of a bit of a mirror image of Los Amarillos in that we have extremely prominent veins and vein sets, but sort of moderate geochem on surface. Whereas at Los Amarillos, you got big geochem on surface, but we don't really see the vein. So at Inca, we're going to do some channel cut samples across the vein, do some IP there as well, and then drill it. I mean, you could drill right now, but I think it's prudent to sort of let's see what the IP response tells us.
And the Inca's a bit strange. Like for Los Amarillos, it took you a while, but you had to sort out a big land package with a state-owned company in Chile, Anami.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, Inca, you're actually earning into a Newmont project.
That's right. Yeah, and it's an easy deal for us. I mean, it's 1,000. Our only commitment is 1,000 meters of drilling. If we do that and $3 million worth of exploration, we earn 100% of the project. With Newmont having a back-end right, they can get it to 70% by paying us back everything we did and spending.
But a Newmont target would be like 4 to 5 million ounces.
That'd be great. We'll take 30% of that. Yeah.
And then on the offside, you've got a news flow potentially with drilling at Gorbea.
Yep. There's 2 holes pending at Gorbea right now. They're drilling number 8. So 6 and 7 are pending. They're drilling number 8. They're also doing geophysics in the area, so we'll sort of see where that leads them and what they want to do next. Yeah, so we'll have more Gorbea results for sure.
Yeah, and what's interesting for me about Gorbea is that New Cross not only did the deal with you, but they did a deal with Cornerstone to get a bigger footprint in terms of the land package.
They like the district. No, they like the district, and the results they've had have been sort of moderate to date, the drill results, but they see it as a district play.
Right, and they did the same thing at Altazor as well. They had your land package, but then they threw in more land around it into the joint venture.
Yeah, and Altazor, we were hoping that they would, because they do have permits to drill, but they are, sort of dealing with the community, which is becoming, more of an issue in Chile, as like a lot of other places. And New Cross is, making sure they do the right thing with the community and they have the buy-off before they start drilling.
And Altazor is like potentially a latter part of this year, the second field season.
Second field season, that's right. Yeah, so towards the end of the year.
I mean, for our audience, your Inca and Los Amarillos are these low sulfidation epithermal systems, whereas these other ones
are high sulfidation
epithermal systems, like your Solaris Norte, which is a multi-million ounce deposit.
Exactly.
Goldfields found that they've got a feasibility study and they're looking to develop.
That's right. Yeah, and we actually have the geologist who was fairly instrumental in Solaris Norte is working for us now.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Norm, thank you very much. And
My
we
pleasure.
Hope to have some news flow coming out from Mirasol.
Good news
soon.
flow.
Good news flow.
Okay.
Great. All right. That's me, Joe Mazumdar, with Norm Pitcher, CEO of Mirasol Resources at the Metals Investment Forum in Vancouver. Thank you very much.